If the kids get their hands on those... Oh, that's where these are. The janitor and I are at this like weird standoff. If you're looking for cute, organized, that is not this. Hey, what's up? My name's Lindsay and I vlog here at That California Teacher about teaching and living in the state of California. Today's video is going to be a classroom setup video. Go watch my first classroom setup video. I will link it below. Just a heads up, I am a type B teacher. If you're looking for cute, organized, pink everywhere classroom, that is not this. Props to those teachers. I wish I was like that, but I'm not. But you know what? I am gonna give myself credit because this year, I've really stepped my game up and I'm like 10 times more organized than I was last year, but I could still be better. Let's start behind my desk. I have this bookshelf. I have some stuff organized on it. Right now it's working for me, but we'll see how it works for the rest of the year. Top of the bookshelf, I have my calendar. Please ignore my lunch. I had wonton soup and then I brought a random tomato. I don't know why I did that. This is where I keep all my stickers. I love giving stickers out. On the sticker charts, I have this nice pencil caddy that I got at Michael's and it's so disorganized, but you know what? I'm working on it. Let's go down the second shelf. Just ignore the screaming children outside. It's an after school program and it's after school. They're fried. They're tired and screaming. I don't know. So I put things on my bookshelf behind my desk that I know I need in like a pinch. I think I need to put glue back here and scissors. Actually, I did have scissors, but I gave them to a student today and I don't know if they returned them. A student gave me this. It's an M for my last name and I keep my paper clips in there. I have my planner. I also keep a copy of the student's student planner. I like to teach them how to set up a calendar, how to write their homework down, how to write down special holidays, how to write down when we have field trips, and honestly, they really love it. I also have the UV gel pens I got. They're okay. I don't know. They're supposed to be scented, but they're not. Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. But I do like them for their colors, so there's that. Stapler. This tape dispenser with no tape because all my students went through it last year and now I have none left and I didn't realize I didn't have any left and I didn't order it on my order supply that the school provides, so now I need to go pay for tape out of my own pocket. If anyone's watching this and wants to donate tape, leave a comment. I'll let you know how you can help me out with that. Then my hole punch and all my gel pens. If the kids get their hands on those, they would last like an hour. These little compartments, I have my Post-its. These drawers just have extra staples in them. More staples. I go through a lot of staples, clearly. Oh, that's where these are. Binder clips. I use a lot of binder clips. More binder clips. So I put things on my bookshelf behind my desk that I know I need in like a pinch. I think I need to put glue back here and scissors. Actually, I did have scissors, but I gave them to a student today and I don't know if they returned them. I'm not that organized, okay? I have two whiteboards, one here and one over there. The whiteboard on the left, I put a lot of information for the students. We have the schedule, we have the calendar for the year, I have students' homework, and this baby. In my classroom, I like to keep my desks clean. This is like the first year I've actually kept them clean though. In the years past, students just shove stuff in their desks and it's such a mess. It's so gross. And this year the fifth graders are rotating to two other teachers throughout the day for different subjects, so they can't keep anything in their desk, which is kind of getting them ready for middle school, which is good. But when they're in class, this year I have been very strict about what is allowed in their desk. So I have this anchor chart here, their binder here, if they have a library book on the top, their pencil pouch or pencil box, and their headphones. This is the left side of the desk, this is the right side of the desk. That's all that is allowed in their desks. I haven't been too strict on it yet because I'm still getting to know the students and they're trying to get used to the rotations, but that is up there because I mean business with that. Like, for real, if you're watching this and you're a teacher, you know how hard it is to keep students' desks clean. And there's always like those 2 or 3 kids that just shove, I don't even know what, in their desk. And then at the end of the year, it's like, ugh, gross. Even though my desk is over here by the window, I've set up this little spot in the front of my classroom, and I use that spot to hook my computer up with the HDMI cord to this TV that's behind me. I used to have my desk in front of the TV, and I really didn't like that because I was kind of scared that the TV was gonna fall on my head. But I also was in a training one time where I was in someone's classroom and they had the whole front of their classroom like open and clear, and I really liked that. And so that was my purpose for setting up this little like desk that I can project from. This is kind of becoming a classroom tour rather than setup. I don't actually know what the difference is. What's the difference between a classroom tour and classroom setup? We are now over at my student center area where they have supplies. All the rules are there, all their notebooks are there. In my class, we have 2 sets of notebooks. We have their composition books with actually we have 3. They have their composition books, which are their writing journals in the morning. That's the first thing they do. They have their state notebooks where we learn the capital, an abbreviation, and the flag of each state and glue it into that notebook. And then they have their social studies notebook where we take notes on what I'm teaching. For my homeroom class, I have a bucket for the writing journals, I have a bucket for their state notebook, and I have a bucket for their social studies notebook. So each class needs 3. For block 2, my second class, I have a bucket for their state notebooks and a bucket for their social studies notebooks. They don't need the writing journals because we only do that in our homeroom. So I'm covered there. But then block 3, I only have 1 more of these blue buckets. So I need to figure out what I'm going to use for one of their notebooks. And not only that, I do want it to be cohesive and I want it to look nice. And I'm also running out of room on the student center table. I guess I could put the bucket under the table, and when students come in, I just pull it out, put it on top. I don't know, I want whatever's gonna be the easiest access for the students. Okay, I figured out what I'm doing. I didn't film it. Mistake number 1 of having a YouTube channel. I now have spots for all the students' notebooks, 3 for my homeroom and 2 that my other classes need. We asked students to bring in notebooks from home, which most of them did. So now I'm going to label them, either their state notebook or their social studies notebook. I like to label it myself because sometimes kids write their name really small or it's really messy, and I just want everything to look cohesive, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I like to use these little name stickers, and I use a Sharpie. I have officially labeled all these students' notebooks with their names. It looks how I want it to look, all nice and neat, cohesive, organized. I think I'm going to have this classroom setup or tour, whatever this is turning into, be a 3-parter because the janitor and I are at this like weird standoff. It's almost 6 p.m. I'm waiting for him to come in, finish doing what he's doing so then I can just like freely film and not like have him walk in on me and feel stupid. But I think he's waiting for me to leave so he can like come in and do what he needs to do. And my battery's gonna die soon. So that is the end of part 2 of my classroom setup slash tour slash whatever this video was. I'm definitely making a part 3 because there are things here that I want to show you, and on my back wall, and over in the cubbies, and on that wall as well. All right, thank you so much for watching if you got this far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram at ThatCaliforniaTeacher. Okay, bye.